Well, it's technically Comic-Con week, although it doesn't really feel like it, with Comic-Con being basically canceled this year. It's been sent to online, and for a lot of people, Comic-Con is a time to stand in line for hours upon hours and try your best to get exclusives. There's always exclusives that are released this week, and this Comic-Con, even though it is not technically an in-person convention, it's no exception. There are still plenty of exclusives to be had, so we're going to talk about a couple of those coming up. Guys, Final Death Star here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, there's a little subscribe button there. Just click that button and you are good to go. You'll be in on the Cool Kids group. Okay, so Comic-Con. It is a time where a lot of people like to celebrate. It's for a lot of people, it's their favorite time of year. I have gone to a number of Comic-Cons in the last 6-7 years, I guess. I think I've only missed one or two, I guess two of them in 7 years, so I've been to 5 in the last 7 years. Yeah, it's like the best, one of the best weeks of the year. It's a lot of fun. You gather around other people that have similar interests as you, and you just nerd out. It's nerd culture gone wild, and it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, this year it's not happening, so that's a bummer, but there are still a lot of exclusives. For many people, exclusives are kind of the point of Comic-Con, whether they're collecting or they're just trying to grasp them and resell them later on the market for double the price. It's a popular thing to do. It's one of the many things you can do at Comic-Con, and I thought I'd go over a couple. This is Gizmodo IO9 website here, and I saw an Anakin and a Spiderman and a Batman figure, and I was like, well, those are 3 of my favorite things right there. There's no Superman, unfortunately. That would have really completed the whole thing. But so I figured I'd go over this. Anakin Skywalker gets an incredibly extra action figure and more of the week's most fabulous toys. Now, if you look here, this is really pretty cool. This is Anakin from Revenge of the Sith, but technically it's Anakin from the Clone Wars series. So they did a Hayden Christensen, and the face, like the sculpted face, the detail is really impressive. You can see the scar there. It's really impressive, and he's got the Clone Wars armor. So they did a Clone Wars era, but with Hayden Christensen, which a lot of people have expressed interest in seeing on the live screen. I don't know exactly how I feel about all that, but it is cool to see him in a figure style right here. You've also got an animated series Batman. Now this is the not the original animated series, but it's the new animated series that they did in '97, I believe. It was done in the same style. It had the same sort of same drawing style, same colors. It was very much themed after the original animated series. So you've got him there, and then you have Spider-Man over here, and it's like a mecha, like a mech Spider-Man. So we're gonna go through these a little bit here. So it says, welcome to Toy Owl, IO9's regular roundup of all things toy. This week at San Diego's Comic-Con kicks off. Around us, we've got few special toy previews. Medicom leaps into Batman the Animated Series. Itchy and Scratchy get on the Simpsons vinyl toy action, and a truly distressing Ace Ventura. We'll take a look at that too, which is again very detailed. So this is Anakin here, and he's on a droid bike. He's got the lightsaber, which lights up. Really pretty cool. You think Hot Toys, so it's Hot Toys. You might remember Hot Toys from a lot of the Rise of Skywalker. One of the posters, allegedly, but pretty much confirmed, they'd used a Palpatine, I believe it was a Hot Toy from Palpatine. I made a video on it back in the day there, a year or two ago, and they used the Palpatine figure for the official look for the poster, which was pretty funny. I mean, you can see they're really well detailed, but it's still, he was in the movie. Why wouldn't they just use Ian McDiarmid anyway? You think Hot Toys would stop with Rex, and they did a Rex figure too, so we can take a look at that. Hot Toys' next Clone Wars figure might not be as brain-breaking after Clone Captain after all. This is essentially the same Revenge of the Sith Anakin the company already did, but with a new costume. The Sky Guy, basically, they're saying that he's got, they use the same face, I guess the same sculpt from previous Revenge of the Sith figure, but they changed it, they added the Clone Wars armor on top of them and the color scheme from the Clone Wars. So it's just a little different. They added the details of the, you can get a special edition version that has the bike here as well. Anakin will come with the standard Hot Toys accoutrements in the form of a special base and multiple sets of hands ready to grasp his lightsaber or reach out with the Force. He also comes with a poncho based on the one he wears in the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars movie that kicked off the show, and he's got small handheld holograms which are meant to represent communication devices depicting translucent little replicas of Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka. So he can hold little, the little communication devices that show the hologram, which is really pretty cool. They've got a couple pictures of it, and man, it's pretty impressive. Now, this is gonna be released in early of 2022, so it's still like a year and a half away. It's a long time to wait, but looks like it's well worth it. The standard will be $260. If you want the one, which I would recommend, with the bike, then that's going to be $385. So it's a little pricey there. Let's take a look here. And here we go. This is some photos of it. So you see Anakin here. Here's the whole, it's the lightsaber lights up. It looks like those bike lights, the droid bike lights up. Yeah, look at that. So I guess it's battery operated. This will be a stand so you can set him up. He's very posable, as you can see. He's got multiple sets of hands. So you've got one here, which looks like, it's like the lightsaber in action. And you can see it's one flat piece there. So it's just a wide flat, it goes out and gets wider. But, if you're glancing at an angle, it looks like he's in motion with it, which is pretty, really cool. But yeah, the articulation is it just looks high call. Oh, there you go. There's the Obi-Wan. Yeah. So you get the whole, that's so cool. The whole communication device. There's his poncho. It's really, it's very articulated. See the details. It's well done, there's a picture close up of his, yeah. It looks just like Hayden Christensen. It's great. The belt's cool. Yeah, I would say there's all three of them. Oh, there's Ahsoka there. That's cool. Obi-Wan and Yoda. Yeah, those are very, very cool. I'll link this here. There's, I guess we'll just click through them here. Some of them are basically the same. Yeah, there's an Obi-Wan too with the Clone Wars. Yeah, so very cool stuff, highly detailed. Definitely worth taking a look at there. And now here is the Batman. So this is from the new Batman Adventures. It was the animated series they did in '97. But it was done in the same style. Again, very articulated. There's 3 different head styles that it comes with. You've got this is from Medicom. You've got the head style here that has the flat, the cape that goes right over the shoulders, which is not it's not as, you can't really move his arms as much. And then so they have these two, which have a slightly different, it doesn't go all the way over the shoulder, so you can lift his arm, pose him. The cape also has wiring, so you can pose the cape, which is really cool. Again, just these little details that really, change the way the figure looks. If you want to click on here, you can see some of the images. There's 9 images here. So here's the one shot of just him standing straight up. There's the shot with the Batarang, and he's got, see the shoulders are quite different there. Then here, this is from, again, the first shot, a straight-on shot where it's just straight across there, and the back of it. His head is, it's, I guess, probably just turns aside. I don't think it's too posable. Other than that, here you can see Bruce without the cowl. So you've got different versions there. You can have it with the cowl, without the cowl. So this would be one version, and then this would be another version without the cowl, and then this would be the third version. I think that's how it's working, because I haven't seen a picture that shows it differently. This is a great, look at that, the cape, posable cape, that looks cool. Hang them on some wire, and man, that's pretty amazing. And he comes with the, there's the batarang and also the grappling hook. So he's got some accessories there with him. So very cool stuff there again. Let's click that away, click that away. Okay. And then there's some G.I. Joe figures here that the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Island figures. You got Baroness, Roadblock, Beachhead, and a Cobra Trooper there. Pretty cool. And here's the Spider-Man one. So this is the Mecha, Spider-Man Mecha 10-inch figure from Mondo. Mondo's a very popular company as well. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not too crazy on the whole mecha things, but it does look cool just because I like the color scheme. I thought the way they did the design is very nice. I like how they incorporated the red lines through the legs there, and then how each of these pieces, they incorporated the suit into his whole mech design. So it does look pretty cool. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the whole mech thing, they did do a good job. I like the eyes too. They did a good job with Spider-Man. And then here's the Itchy and Scratchy. So you've got him tearing his heart out, and you have the TV set, which is pretty cool. TV set display case. And you can see there it says collectible vinyl figures. So yeah, I like how they did that too. Nice packaging. Just all the little details there are really well done. And here's the Ace Ventura. So you can see like that. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but man, it's pretty good. It looks very, very similar to Jim Carrey. And this is a 6 scale figure for the 26 years since it hit the 26-year anniversary there. And you can see, yeah, so pretty cool. So anyway, those are just some of the figures that they've released this year so far at Comic-Con. There's a lot of them, but I just figured I'd show some of these because I thought the Batman was very cool, and the Anakin was really impressive too. We'll go this Rex because they did announce Rex. So here's Rex, which is I'm a big fan of this. This is the Ahsoka mask from season 7 of Clone Wars. You could get multiple of them, and just create your own army. But it's really cool. Now he does come with the Phase 2 as well helmet, so you can, and it's got the rangefinder. He's got the blasters. So you can switch the helmets on and off and on. And it's Tamora Morrison's head, which I think is again really cool since they're going with more of the realistic actors, just putting them in that time period, because as we just saw with Hayden Christensen in the Clone Wars version of the Clone Wars armor version of the figure, they've done the same thing here and used Tamora, because that is how Rex should look. It was based off of Tamora and used his head there. And again, articulation is really well done, or the details really well done. You see the blonde, the shaved kind of blonde hair, so they kind of imagined that onto Tamora Morrison. And you've seen all the little droid count for how many droids they've taken down there. They explain that, they dash them up for how many droids they've taken. Clankas. So yeah, it's really cool. I think they did a really good job with this. Again, he comes with the Ahsoka, the 332, I think it is. I think it's the 332. Yeah, the 332 helmet. Yeah, so very cool the way they did this. So that's that's another figure that they released as well. So it's weird that they're doing a lot of Clone Wars figures and classic kind of, what's I consider now classic Star Wars, and nothing from the Disney trilogy. No figures released, no Rise of Skywalker figures released from the Disney trilogy, because they know, these companies know what sells and what doesn't. So that's, again, more evidence that, people just aren't buying the Disney trilogy stuff. They're more interested in, I'd say, the classic era Star Wars. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Again, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps push the video out and support the channel. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.